बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं.
Hi friends, this is Karnik. Welcome to my YouTube channel History Pocket. Today I'm going to cover Buddhism Part 2 and subscribe to my channel, like and share the video friends. History, this is the timeline which I want to show you. I am just starting with the 7th event with each passing lecture. The timeline will be modified and more events will be added. 5000 years of glorious Indian history. I've covered it's Jainism friends. I've covered in 2 parts. It happened in 599 BC. I made a video on this. You can see it friends. And now I'm going to cover Buddhism. I've covered already part 1 and now I'm going to cover part 2. In this lecture there are 8 folds of Buddhas. Okay, it happened in 567 BC. Okay, and you can go in my next slide and see the agenda. Buddhism Part 2. Today's agenda is 8 paths of Buddha, and second question is Buddhism's influence. Today's quiz. Hope you get the prizes. What are the main teachings of Buddhism? And second question is, can you tell the name of family members of Lord Buddha, friends? And this is Buddha and its agenda. Okay, you don't be confused. Its A means agenda, and these quizzes and Q means quiz. Okay, clear friends? I'm trying to erasing this thing. Okay friends, let's move to the next slide. Buddhism Part 2 friends. Teaching of Buddhas. Buddha taught human beings the eightfold paths to put an end. And friends, I told you in the part 1 video we are going to cover eightfold paths in the next presentation to end to the sorrow, suffering, hatred and anger, which will lead peace of whole mankind, the eightfold paths. And we are going to discuss these main whole paths, friends. And first, and friends, I'm trying to erase this thing. Friends, first, this is the eightfold paths. Right views, right resolve, right speech, right conduct, right livelihood, right effort, right recollection, and right meditation, friends. And friends, I'm trying to erase this thing. And okay, friends. This is Buddha cheat sheet, friends. In one page, all the Buddha principles are covered in this. This is the titles in this cheat sheet, friends. Friends, I'm trying to erase this thing. You can pause my video and see this cheat sheet. Who are Buddha's followers? You can see. You know this cheat sheet, friends. Okay, friends. Let's move to the next slide. Buddhism Part 2. Teachings of Buddha, friend. Buddha also taught all human beings are equal. He said not by birth does one become Shudra but by deeds. One become Brahman or Shudra. Buddha went from place to place teaching people the truths. He had found Yashodhara, his wife, and Rahula, his son, also become his follower. Friends, one thing I want to tell you, that time when Buddha came, the caste system became very strict. Okay, and I've covered this in Aryans. You can see my video Aryans. It's 3 parts, friends. The caste system became very strict, friends. Okay. During the time caste system had become very strict. Now I told you friends that caste system become very strict. Okay, the caste system was having Shudra, Brahman, that untouchables, and this Kshatriyas. Okay, it became very strict, friends. Now only I told you, friends, you have to know it. You don't need to discuss much about this caste system, friends. Okay, had become very strict. Prayers were in Sanskrit, which only Brahmins could understand. But caste system in Sanskrit, only Brahmins can tell Sanskrit language because they were educated so much. Okay, could understand his teachings were in simple language called Prakrit. One language was there, Prakrit. Buddha used to speak with his followers. Okay, with his followers. Okay. Yeah, friends, which ordinary people could understand, all people were welcome to follow him. And friends, this is a beautiful map. See, I will tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing. When Buddhism was in India, it came to all the countries in Asia. Okay, it was spreading and spreading and spreading. Okay, okay. And you can tell me in comment box which all countries became Buddha's followers. Okay. It went to India. It started from India, friends. I'll tell you one thing. And it went to Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Laos, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, and this Japan, Korea, South Korea, North Korea. And these, I'll tell you the capitals. And the caste system became very strict in India. In Aryans, you can see my this thing. Okay, now you know about the history. History is very important. If you're bored, you can learn history, friends, from my video. Or see, this is the map. China's capital is Beijing. India's capital is this thing, New Delhi. If you know, okay, I told you mistakenly, but Pakistan's capital is Islamabad, Afghanistan's capital is Kabul, and even it got in Burma. Friends, it went to Burma also. Okay, I forgot to tell you Burma also is a Buddhist country. Okay, I explained you lots of things. Laos capital is Vientiane. Cambodia's capital is Phnom Penh. Cambodia's capital is little funny, friends, but don't think it's a funny capital. Thailand's capital is actually, I forgot Thailand's capital, friends. You can tell me in comment box, but now I got it. It's Bangkok. Okay, Bangkok. Some people went to Bangkok. Okay, now due to coronavirus, nobody is going over here. Okay, now it's not much discussing about this thing. So we can go to next slide if you want. Buddhism Part II. The third question is teaching of Buddhas. Many times he refused invitation from rich people of high caste in order to be with poor and needy people. Okay. Buddha life and teachings made all men feel that they are equal. Buddha died at the age of 80 in 487 BC. Friends, in the first line, I told you the caste system became very strict. Okay, and this Buddha's teaching became in all these countries like Laos, Cambodia, Thailand, all these countries. You don't need to know about so much about this thing. Okay, many men and women followed Buddha's teachings in their day-to-day life. There are many Buddhist monks and nuns all around who are spreading Buddhism in and uh, India and beyond the borders like Sri Lanka, China, Japan, Burma, Bhutan, and Tibet. Okay, friends, why Sri Lanka shares a border with India? Because of this Ram Setu bridge. Okay, this Ram Setu bridge, Ram built this bridge by his monkey army. Okay, we discussed this in Ramayana. You don't need to know more about Buddha's this thing. No, not Buddha. This bridge. Okay, you can see in Google or something about this bridge. Okay, China, Japan, Burma, Bhutan, and Tibet. Okay, and what happened? See, this is India, and where Buddha died. I'll tell you, friends. Kushinagar, you don't know more, don't study more about Kushinagar. You can see this photo. You can know, don't means you can study Kushinagar. Where is Kushinagar? I'll tell you, Uttar Pradesh. Okay, I'll try to erase this thing. Friends, let's move to the next. Thank you to all of my viewers. I will come back with Russia Part 3, in which I am going to cover the politics and economy of Russia. I will come back with Alexander Part 1. Stay tuned and thanks a lot. Okay.